Ridge Nation, we are back and better than ever with a new edition of the Weekly Rundown. As usual, we'll bring you all the running news that you need to know. This week we've got results from the Shawnee 50 miler, Blues Cruise 50K, the PB&J Fat Ass 50K, and the Farmdale trail runs. We also had a really big couple weeks in running, and we'll finally go back to the Strava and check out all of the fun activities that Ridge Nation has been up to. So let's get started. Mr. Barty extended his half marathon streak to a whopping 462 straight weeks in the rain, part pavement, part trails, and apparently ran with Hugh and 3 deer. Mr. Barty was seen running 2 additional halves later in the week. I mean, overachiever, but that's whatever. We'll get back to him next week and we'll see if he's completed another half marathon. The Shawnee 50 returned this year in its second gathering. It is held in the absolute beautiful Shawnee State Forest. I mean, just check out this drone footage from last year. It's just gorgeous. This course is mostly one consecutive 50-mile loop with over 11,000 feet of elevation gain. Ouch! This course will test your physical and mental toughness. Its remoteness and rugged terrain makes it one of, if not the most difficult ultra race in Ohio. This year, first place male and overall went to Benjamin Bruno in 8 hours 43 minutes, setting a whopping new course record by breaking the previous one by 45 minutes. This time is absolutely insane for this course. Congrats. The second place spot was snagged by Christopher Simmons in 9 hours 6 minutes, and rounding out the top 3 with a time of 9 hours and 33 minutes was Andrew Wall, up from 8th in last year's race. Congrats, Andrew. On the women's side, first place went to Anita Zapatella in 12 hours and 58 minutes. Leanne Hood snagged second in 14 hours 4 minutes, while Corey Stevens rounded out the top 3 with a time of 14 hours and 22 minutes. This race was also loaded with Ridge Runner Nation members. They were out in full force. Andrew Wall with his 3rd place finish. Wesley Harton, yes, Wesley, the better host, finished 5th. Alex Jackson coming in the top 10, finishing in 8th. Other Ridge Runner Nation members included Chadwick Robinson, Rob Ballou, Cam Wrench, Brittany Combs, Richard Combs, Kurt Keener, Chase Smith, Stephen Wise, Simon Mills, and Mick Evans. I think I got everyone. If I missed you, I apologize. Congrats to all of the Shawnee 50 runners. The Blues Cruise 50K held in Reading, Pennsylvania, which is apparently pronounced Reading. Apparently I have been wrong in Monopoly for years. This race is a 50K race suitable for first-time runners and seasoned runners. They achieved this by having a runnable but challenging course with just over 3,000 feet of elevation. This course comes with themed aid stations that just look awesome. I mean, the Blues Brothers, got this Oktoberfest aid station, and I really hope that Oktoberfest aid station was able to serve some pretty good beer. I'm thinking about this is a race that we should attend in the future. First place female went to Justina Wilson in 4 hours 28 minutes, while Kimberly Drake snagged second place with a time of 4 hours and 44 minutes. Kate Sidoli was quick enough for the 3rd spot in 4 hours and 59 minutes. On the men's side, Michael Dixon took a first overall with an impressive time of 3 hours 53 minutes, while Ryan Phillips grabbed second in 4 hours 9 minutes, and rounding out the top 3 was Joshua Finger in 4 hours and 10 minutes. Congrats to all of the Blues Cruise runners. I swear I definitely did not pick this race because of its name, but the PB&J Fat Ass 50K is held in the Prince William Forest Park located in Eastern Virginia. It doesn't require a formal entry fee, just a tribute.
I volunteer as tribute!
Hold on, not that kind of tribute, but it does require you to bring an assigned item for the common aid. Runners faced 2 loops of a 16-mile course and had some gorgeous weather this year. First place went to Marcus Penner in 4 hours 53 minutes, while first place female went to Carol Cohen with a time of 5 hours and 45 minutes. Congrats to all of the PB&J Fat Ass 50K runners. At the Farmdale Trail Run held in Washington, Illinois, you can run a 10K, half marathon, 30-mile, 50-mile, and 100-mile race. Being a loop course though, this is definitely one to use for training. The course consists of dirt, gravel, and grass with just a few hills, but a lot of beautiful views. First place male in the 100 went to Jeffrey Leonard in 23 hours 21 minutes, while Krista Hanna grabbing the first place female spot with a time of 26 hours and 2 minutes. In the 50-mile distance, first place female went to Emily Perilet in 11 hours 6 minutes, with Paul Gavin finishing in 8 hours 54 minutes, securing first place overall. Congrats to all of the 172 runners that took place in the Farmdale trail runs. And now let's move on to the news section. Our first piece of news is bittersweet. And at the end of September, Thomas Stanley was struck and killed by lightning close to the finish line of the Flat Rocks 50K in Independence, Kansas. Thomas was honored in the best way recently at the Prairie Fire Marathon when runners laced up, some of them for the first time ever, to support him and his family. There was a GoFundMe page created and has raised almost $100,000 to help the Stanley family out. If you would like to donate, the link is in the description below. We've had some absolutely huge news recently in the world of running. We have a broken record and a broken barrier. Bridget Kosi of Kenya won the Chicago Marathon, setting a new world record of 2 hours 14 minutes and 4 seconds. She broke Paula Radcliffe's record from 2003 by 81 seconds. That's wow. Fellow Kenyan Eliud Kipchoge also made history just a day before Kosi's. After getting within 25 seconds of the 2-hour barrier 2 years ago, Kipchoge broke that record with a time of 1 hour 59 minutes and 40.2 seconds. His record doesn't count as a world record because of the controlled environment, but I don't think this was ever about the world record, which Kipchoge already holds. It was about breaking that barrier and showing what could be done. When Roger Bannister broke that 4-minute mile, it paved the way for countless other runners to also break the 4-minute mile. And this is because something they believed it could be done. The same thing has just happened here with both of these records. People believe it can be done, and it's only a matter of time before more people join that lonely single-person club of sub 2 hours. If you haven't watched either of these races, I would go check them out online. They are absolutely a great inspiration to watch. Now for our Strava rundown. Remember, if you want to get noticed on the rundown, join the Ridge Runners Club on Strava by visiting that link in the description below. Brian Pullen was extremely excited about his visit to Hocking Hills. Brandon Whistler completed the No Business 100. Congrats on that 100-mile finish, Brandon. Adam Gonzi ran a distance PR since his surgery around my old stomping grounds. Congrats on the next step to a full recovery. Rachel Robinson ran the most beautiful and difficult race in her running career. She ran a 20-mile race with over 4,000 feet of elevation gain on the absolutely gorgeous Oregon coast. Congrats on your impressive run, Rachel. And with that, thanks for tuning into this week's rundown from the Ridge Runners. Be sure to check back next week to stay updated on all things trail and ultra mostly east of the Mississippi. In addition, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell below if you would like to be notified every time we release a new video. If you enjoy our shows, we would really appreciate you giving them a share with your friends and smashing that like button along the way. I'm your host, John Dolovecki, and we will see you next time on the Weekly Rundown.